Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? Your man, Doggy Master, and you already know what time it is. Let's talk about the relationship between the people and the citizens of Nigeria. Do we have a good relationship? No. Rate the relationship from 1 to 10. I'll say 1%, 1 over 10. Why? Because from what angle will you justify that a citizen, you're already a policeman and you saw that a citizen is having issue with the road, should I call them the road safeties, and the only thing that comes to your head is bringing out your gun and shooting at the same time? What are you going to justify it for? And I will also blame the father of this young man. How can you have your kids in your car? The mental trauma, even if nothing at the end of the day happened to them, that you already initiated in their head, your kids and your car, and you're using them to drive this kind of James Bond. At the end of the day, look at what you ended up causing to the life, having risked the life of your son. You ended up losing him. And to the policeman, I will say the right justice that should be served to this young man is making sure that this policeman is being jailed. Because at the end of the day, you see that this man, he did not go to rob a bank. You obviously saw the things that he did wrong, which you're supposed to. Where is he running to? Other cars are still coming. How long is he going to run? If you make a U-turn and use your own truck to overrun him, not even taking your time following him, at the end of the day, if you allow him to go, you're not going to die at the end of the day. But you just because you have a gun on your hands, all you can do is just think of shooting. As animal, you're shooting to lions. They are not citizens. They are not human beings like you. This is why we talk about police brutality. The relationship between the citizens and the police is it. I should even give it 0.9% over 10. Okay, look at what happened in Abuja. The protest that happened, is it 2 days ago or a day ago? People that are peacefully protesting, the policemen just opened tear gas on them. Everything about the politicians, the men in uniform, absolutely wrong. Nothing is friendly at all. Our politicians have turned this very nation into, I really don't know, from which angle are you going to rate from? Is it from going to school after spending how many years in school, coming out and having nothing to get? You cannot proudly get a job as a graduate without undergoing the little mago. I call it little. It's not that little, because you're going to pay ransomly for you to get a job that they are going to be paying you peanuts. There are so many reasons that people want to leave Nigeria for. So many things are totally wrong. What sector are you going to talk about now and you say this sector is very okay? Is it the judiciary? Is it the INEC? Is it the politicians that what concerns them is just coming there to loot? Just few of politicians are working properly in Nigeria. Just few governors are working properly in Nigeria. I can proudly beat my chest and say Enugu State Governor is working. Abia State Governor is working. And some other governors, even though we know that what they are doing, we the people, we already know how developing countries are. There are so many things that needed to be put in place, like what Peter Randy is doing. INEC needs to be reformed. So many other areas. On the other hand, we the citizens, okay, look at what Uncle Isaac Fayoshe posted the other day. A man that was confidently dumping refuse on top of the bridge, on top of the flyover. For you to see how dumb some Nigerians can be. It's not actually what the politicians are doing wrong. From your own angle, what are you really doing right? What measures are you taking in order for things to be done right? That is why I always say this life is always a working process. Let's try to work hard in order to make sure we follow through the right process in making things right. Life is always a working process with a poor body.